Hello, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee, and happy birthday, Sagittarius. Look at you shining, doing your thing. I hope you are enjoying yourself and this birthday season has been kind to you. If you are here in the States, I know the weather has, been doing what it does, but I hope that's not knocking you off kilt and you're still reminding yourself that you get to celebrate yourself. You get to have good gifts and all of that good stuff. So let's get into this reading. This message will not resonate for everyone, and that's all right. Maybe you can join me in another reading, looking at your rising and moon signs, totally up to you. I hope you join me. Also, I want to tell you that this message is for your self confidence, your highest sense of self, your self esteem, your intuition. These messages are aimed to help you feel empowered about what it is that you're working through and to activate your intuition. Rarely is there anything happening on this channel or in these readings that you're not fully aware of to some level. Sometimes the messages are in the future. Maybe, it'll come to you in a couple of days after you read this. Sometimes you're going through it. Sometimes it's past energy, right? But nevertheless, my hope is that there's something that comes out of this message that is good to you. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides for Sagittarius. Let's begin. I'm going to start with an angel message today. God, angel, spirit guides, what is it that you want Sagittarius to know? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Uh-oh. Be assertive, coming through, some communication. Anything else? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guide. This final card, if you believe, I know it's in reverse, right? And be assertive. There's a matter happening with you where the outcome of this particular situation, this is before we get into the cards, I'm just giving you what's coming up. There's a matter that you're being faced with right now where the outcome of what this is completely depending upon how you are setting your boundaries. I know, Sagittarius, you're really wonderful about setting boundaries, by the way. Okay, you know who you are, you understand what it means for you to feel independent and strong. And so I don't doubt that this is something that you can do or have been doing, but it feels like there's an extra layer or attention to a matter where you being assertive is going to be important. Maybe there's a conversation that's about to happen or you need to have. For some of you, Sagittarius, maybe there's a particular person that you work closely with or that you are engaged with, not engaged in terms of marital, right? But engaged with in terms of you are constantly working with this person. You are in a relationship with someone possibly. And it's time for you to assert something that you are needing so that the exchange between you and this other person feels more mutually advantageous. It's an advantage for the both of you and not just for someone else. So let's see what else is here. I'm going to get a message from the universe, Sagittarius. Thank you, God, and the spirit guides. Message from the universe. Thank you. What is it that you want Sagittarius to know? Okay. Two messages here. Oh, three. Quite a bit. So these messages won't all be for the same person, but sometimes they are. So we'll see here. The first one that popped out. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, sounds like my Sagittarius, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So it might be that you're needing to allow yourself to be free in how you spend your time. Just allowing yourself to be in time the way that you need to, whether that's doodling, whether that's in meditation, whether that's sitting and looking at the wall. It might be that during this time, even though it's your birthday season, Sagittarius, you're being asked to do a lot, serve a lot, because that's what you do. You are a helper. You like elevating folks. And so it might be time to assert yourself, to move into letting yourself have the time of rest and respite that you need. What else is here? What is meant for you won't pass you. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. So there's some surrender that's needed. And then you also, if you remember, have if you believed angel message that popped out. So if you believe, if you believe in this surrender is going to be important. There is a call for you, or there is an intentional message for you to accept what it is that you want, have confidence in what it is that you want, and allow process to take shape. There's a dance between you and the universe, you and God, whatever your higher is for you. There's a dance. And right now it feels like that higher, God, spirit, source, great supreme, again, whatever you understand that to be for you, is asking to take the lead for a moment. Surrender. Just believe. Whatever that is, we'll get some cards out in a moment to see what that is in just a second. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel uh, like you are alone in a situation, just know that you are never truly alone, or you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. Be assertive with your dreams right now. Something probably has you feeling a little bit defeated. Maybe you are in a job a little bit longer than you wanted to be. Maybe you're in a relationship that you're in longer than you wanted to be. Maybe there's a someone that you're helping or supporting, and you find yourself, running over in time in terms of what your initial plan was to be in this position that you're in. But let's get some cards out. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is it that you want Sagittarius to know? Looking for 3 cards about Sagittarius energy, what's helping, supporting, or blocking them, and the advice. Thank you, God. One more. All right, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Beneath the deck, 8 of Swords. So that 8 of Swords feels like kind of like this hovering energy. And when I say hovering, I mean it's crowning you. It's watching in the background. Maybe you're not feeling it up front, up close, but it's somewhere lurking. It's a residue energy. You feeling blocked in, like there's something that you are in right now, a cycle of repeat, a job, again, a relationship. Perhaps I'm thinking of those mainstay things that we find ourselves getting caught up in, and you're feeling like there's no way out, but you are coming in here with the Ace of Cups as the initial energy. And so that Ace of Cups, that one is that there's raw potential for you to have the love that you want. You're moving into creativity. And then we see Knight of Wands, um, as well as the King of Wands here. So that fire energy here, in some way you're showing up in this reading as well. And what that is saying to me is that what is going to support you, again, this King of Wands being an inspiring leader, someone who's able to pull people into action, to inspire and motivate people to be into action. Reminds me of this assertive angel message that popped up. You are needing to be assertive about your joy, your gifts, the things that bring you, the things that make you feel creative and activated right now. It's okay to be assertive in that. And with the Knight of Wands here as the 3rd card that popped out, it's time to feel confident in making a move. That is the only way to get out of this 8 of Swords feeling trapped. I know 8 of Swords is kind of that ugly energy. We don't want to see that on the table. But let me tell you something about the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is wonderful because when we move out of it, we go into a higher sense of maturity and understanding, a higher sense of achieved freedom, because we have allowed ourselves to think and work our way out of a matter that we used to believe was limiting us. Help me explain that, God. There is this important balance right now where you are feeling, I this must this must be something that's going to resonate with someone because this is a very specific thing. Some of you are feeling blocked in by your own love. I'm not exactly sure yet how that resonates, but some of you are feeling blocked in and limited by your own love. I always share this when this card comes up. If you're familiar with the Eight of Swords card, there's one foot in water. Okay. The perception of this person in this art is that the sky is gray. They're blocked in, there's no way out. They're bound, they can't use their devices, their hands and their feet. So there's some other outside circumstance causing them to not be able to see clear and to be bound in. Okay, you got it. You get the gist of that. But that is only because there is a blindfold around the eyes. The sun could be shining, and there actually may not be swords at all. It may be illusion. So with this one foot in the water, I'm not sure if you can see that here. That's very important because that water represents emotion, intuition, love, creativity. When you find yourself, my dearest Sagittarius, feeling like you're kind of in that place where you're like, there's no way out of this. No, there's no way out of this debt. There's no way out of this cycle that I'm in. It's an illusion because the cards here are here to tell you with be assertive and believe. Your belief in your intuition and activating that is what's going to move you out of this. You might also be in a cycle of repeat by allowing yourself to constantly believe that every time you actually do move on, you might be convincing yourself that you're not actually moving forward and on the way that you actually are. So it might be time to take stock of the growth and move into a little bit of I'm not trying to sound cheesy, Sagittarius, but gratefulness activities. If you could just sit for like 4 to 5 minutes and ask yourself, let me think of 3 things that I'm grateful of that I have today that I did not have 5 years ago. That might be hard, but that begins the process of moving out of this Eight of Swords because it's a mind activity that's needed here. The mind is what is having you believe that love is not all around you and that you can't have the kind of love that you want. Not just love and romance, although that could be what's happening for some of you, but I'm talking about feeling like every day that you wake up, the job that you do, the people that are around you, it fills your heart. You feel open, your heart feels free to be able to express itself and to have the joy that you know that you deserve. But right here, some of you might be holding back a little bit from stepping into that intuition, from trusting that you have everything around you that you need. And so, with this Knight of Wands energy, again, time to act, move into that energy and allow yourself to stay the course. Be assessing all the things that are good for you and working out for you, but do not allow yourself to be quick to move out or to pull out when you're starting to step into the unknown because you can't see right now. You have to rely on the intuition, and that might feel uncomfortable for those of you Sagittarius where you like to feel like you see everything. You know, the hardest part about this whole life thing is when we have to really walk on faith. We don't know what's in the horizon. We've never been down this journey before, and we really have to walk with what we think is a blindfold into the unknown. But it feels like go ahead and walk into your love, your joy, your open heart, whatever that means for you, and keep walking because it's leading you out of the mind. It's time to have a balance between the mind and the heart. So, some balance between practicality and, yeah, between the mind and the heart, some practicality there. Okay, let's get a couple more cards out here. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. What else for Sagittarius? Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. More messages for Sagittarius. Okay. More wand, fire energy. You are all over this reading. Okay, Sagittarius? You and your cousins, Leo and Aries. The bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Going to stay in this Eight of Swords energy, or are you going to go ahead and look for an opportunity or a way to move beyond it, to go to a simpler time, right? The path of least resistance, moving on, right? Just moving on. You're making that decision right now. You are on the table with Temperance right here. So what we're thinking about is, again, balance, middle ground. In order for you to achieve walking out of this sense of limitation, perceived sense of limitation, into your cups, it's going to require you to, again, to balance, but to allow timing to take place and trusting that the decisions that you are making are accurate, good, sound decisions. So there's going to be some trust and some temperance here. Not too fast, not too slow, but some activation of energy, moving in the energy, staying the course, and allowing the unknown to unfold. Then we have here the Aries energy with the Three of Wands. So more fire energy, but that's like expecting. So you might be over anticipating, and then here's this, the Six of Wands. You might be over anticipating a win, a victory as well, right? And if it's not happening when you're wanting it to happen, you're probably wanting to know if you're feeling if this is causing you to feel blocked in. This is causing you to feel blocked in, thinking about canceling it all, moving forward, letting it all go. It might feel easier to you this way. You got to make that decision. You got to make that decision. But I think with Knight of Wands, that feels like moving in and then moving out, making a decision and being activated, highly, highly inspired, and then saying no. There's some passion here on the table. And so the main important part of this reading for you, Sagittarius, is that it's going to be important for you to allow yourself to keep that open heart, trusting that you can have, if you believe, being assertive in that, and then walking into that, staying the course, tapping into the thing that you know how to do best, which is hold your energy so that you can move forward and have your gain. But let go of the perceived perception that you're blocked in. You were never blocked in. You were never blocked in. That is an illusion. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for your time. I hope that you rejoin me next week for another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. My name is Dee, and it has been a pleasure. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Bye.